Charlie with his linguini charting. He loses sometimes, but hardly he's BTC Charlie. But now he's GBP Charlie. It doesn't matter what he's charting. His trading is tough, but it's not all that bad with Charlie. He's got memes in the morning and more in the evening. It's Charlie. And when trading gets hard and support starts to lean, search Charlie. He's BTC Charlie with his linguini charting. He loses sometimes, but hardly he's BTC Charlie. But now he's GBP Charlie. It doesn't matter what he's charting. His trading is tough, but it's not all that bad with Charlie. He's got memes in the morning and more in the evening. It's Charlie. And when trading gets hard and support starts to lean, search Charlie.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The sec could be watching the stream collecting evidence. Last stream before prison. Yeah, you might all appear as witnesses in the court case of SEC versus BTC Charlie for, I don't know, what would I be done for? Financial advice. This stream is not intended as financial advice, it is educational purposes only. I don't know what the disclaimers I've got to do, to be honest, these days. Basically, don't do random shit, use your brains, and don't blame me if you fuck something up. That sounds pretty good to me. I got Kim K on next. Yeah, I think we're in slightly different leagues, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, she's like a 8 out of 10, I'm more like a 10. So, you know, Gary's going for the sort of mid-tier influencers first, obviously. Although I think I hit like 59,000 followers today, as someone pointed out. So I think that does officially, I think 30,000 is official influencer status in the UK, which is mildly depressing. That such an introverted accountant can acquire such a following. But yeah, how is everyone? All tip-top? 69 soon. Would I go for a drink with Gary if he asked? I actually would. I watched one of his lectures from, I think it was 2018, where he was talking about Bitcoin, blockchain at MIT, and it's fascinating. He knows his shit. Like, everyone laughs and is like, oh, you know, he's out here to regulate all the Bitcoiners and do all this kind of shit. It's like, he genuinely knows his stuff. Yeah, the whole series is pretty good. Like, genuinely. If I could be asked, I'd go to YouTube and type in Sec Gary Gensler Bitcoin. And genuinely, like, he's got a lot of knowledge on the subject. So it's not just some sort of random politician going, "Oh, I think I'll focus on Bitcoin and crypto and all that kind of wonderful stuff to get me a bit of popularity." He actually knows the subject inside and out. So yeah, not to blow smoke up his arse or anything. Just in case he does come after me one day, I'll play this back to him. Do you know what I mean? Look, Gary, I said you were a great guy. I said I'd go for a beer with you. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Everyone bullish, bearish? What are we thinking? Are we thinking Fed pivot? Are we thinking it's over? The bear market? The bear market's done. Did he give you the next 100x alt? Might do. Down in an earlier round, and sugar, we're going down swinging. Down because I'm underwater. Barulish. Someone's training to be an influencer. Let me just put some chilled piano vibes on, because I can't really operate with just the sound of my own voice. Chilled piano, no copyright. Let's go. Up and then down. Right, how's that for chat? Is that alright? Is that reasonable levels of piano music? The soft, soothing tones of piano and a dulcet Englishman. I think we're getting close to time capitulation plays. There's no music. Oh, ripperoonie. What about that? Quiet as fuck. Is that better? It's a bit quiet, to be fair, even in my ears. A bit slow. Let's get it to pump up the jam a little bit. There we go. Better? Now it's good. Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Well, firstly, thank you all for taking your time out of your day to listen to me, bumble on about this incredible market that we've got in front of us. I mean, I haven't heard much conviction in the chat as to where we're going next in terms of up only. I quite like the view of time capitulation. I mean, I posted something the other day saying, like, I think I just tweeted this without the lines on it and just said, "Oh, I love that everyone's really bullish." I mean, for me, it's just, really, really simple. We're in a brutal downtrend. We have been for some time. Whether we leg down again, don't know. Personally, just playing intraday rotations. I'm not majorly bullish. I'm not majorly bearish. I'm not going to sit as a macro LARP or anything like that. If I had to bet, and I don't have to bet, I still think that we trend it down. That doesn't mean that in the interim we can't have a little rally just to punish some bottom shorters. But yeah, I mean, we had an interesting day yesterday in terms of TradFi. Yeah. SPX having a nice little bounce. Quite an interesting day. But whether this is just a similar push up and then continuation, don't know. Sit on your hands, best strategy. What's your take on the UK doing QE and QT simultaneously? I don't think they've got a fucking clue what's going on, mate. I mean, it's just beyond. Absolutely beyond. The only good thing that they've done for me, personally, is the other week when I managed to cash basically all of my US dollars out at like 108 or something like that. It was nearly 1-to-1 parity, like GBP USD. Absolute bananas. Like, it was down here. I was just literally cashing everything out I could. I didn't catch the bottom, absolute bottom wick, but I was trying to. I was trying to cash out. It was on this day. Yeah, it was on here. So I was cashing out USD to GBP around here, which was very nice. It's kind of the trade that I never meant to take. In my opinion, another 12-18 months of Crabbish Bear. Yeah, like I saw the chart that Pentoshi put out a long time ago, and it's a very good way of articulating what my view is as well, which is that you just get this, you have your run, and then you just get time capitulation, and we'll find value at something. So price capitulation, time capitulation, and you just get like no participation in the market, and it feels very, how do I put it? It feels very limp dick. Is probably the best way of putting it. And someone said that to me, and I was like, yeah, that's quite a good analogy, I think. Like, whenever I'm trading, it feels like I'm one of the only people in this marketplace. And when I say that, I mean I'm trading alts predominantly. So, when I'm looking at the books, it's really not very busy or very active. The only exception to that was Doge the other day. Yesterday. God, I lose track of time. I've been ill for like a week, had the fucking booster jab, and it's just turned me to AIDS. Not that I'm a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but yeah, that was interesting. Obviously, the whole Twitter, Doge purchasing Twitter. Doge purchasing Twitter? See, I'm still not 100%, boys. Well, boys, girls, they, thems, everything in between. That was a nice move. But yeah, for me, like BTC, I mean, my current thought process is as simple as I'll just play these levels, and I'm actually not looking to short here. It's far too late for me to get on board a short, like in this. God, what was wrong with my aim in that? Turn the volume down because it's actually blowing my ears up. And there weren't any sort of clear, actionable signals for me. And if there were, I was probably asleep. Like, it's all just fucking messy. If you are bull buy here for 5th wave up, is that someone Elliot waving in the chat? I think we have an Elliot waver, everybody. It's KZX RSI div. That's the RSI auto drawer. The actual original one is quite pretty. I've just taken a lot of the colourings off. Hey Delta, how's it going? What's the plan today, Delta? Everybody wave at Elliot. I'm Elliot waving. Yeah, man, I don't mind. Like, oh, look at Impulsion. He's there. He's straight in the chat with the script. Hey, PK. PK Critical. Sorry. God, shortening names all day. Order a burger. Macho. Ah, hey, Macho. You were one of my first follows ever. Did you know that? Macho, macho.
There is no second best.
Personally found RSI not useful in this environment. Just gave back training RSI levels and wait for my level. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, is like, environments change how useful things are and aren't. I mean, RSI divs in full bull run would just, yeah, okay, you might get like a 2% pullback and then you'd get absolutely fucked out of your short, let's say. And understanding those conditions and understanding, you know, if everything is green 20% on the day and you're trying to catch a 5-minute RSI div to the downside, you're probably going to get fucked. And it's probably just not worth taking that trade unless you're really comfortable either averaging in, waiting for triple divs, or just executing very quickly to get yourself out of a potentially shite position. Whereas in this environment, we're just fucking lucky if anything moves. Or at least that's what it feels like. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me crying about the lack of volatility. You know, we've got near today. Wonderful. We had a little Doge move earlier, which I tried to chase and got fucked. I say got fucked. I think I made a very small amount. Can only enter when tapes start moving. Yeah, that's genuinely very, very good advice. Because, like, honest to God, it's just, you are just waiting. Otherwise, it's just slow fucking dead-ass grind. I mean, the play that I'm looking out for at the moment, I'll just delete this RSI down here. That's the indicator, by the way. for whoever was asking. Like, honestly, what I'd love is just us to come down here and consolidate, and then I'd want to just get long some altcoins down here in this consolidation. And actually, that's a pretty piss poor drawn level, isn't it? Let's be honest with ourselves here. Probably front run it up here. See, I told you, I've really not been trading much the last few days. Consolidate and fuck off, and I'd want to be jumping on any form of move up. Do I have a new spaghetti? No, I haven't changed it in a week, but I will dump it in the chat just for the boys and the girls and days. God, it gets tiring that, doesn't it? Can't actually put it in YouTube. There you go. Hopefully that came through. But yeah, I mean, I want to be playing alt rotation still, and I want to find just some strength. I want to see strength and just long it and just play rotations and get in and out. But honest to God, most days have been like plus or minus 1 or 2% on alts, and for me that is just horrific. You know, bring me back to the days when XRP was doing 10% a day, and you could just long it at pretty much any point. Or CHZ was in play. I keep wanting to long CHZ, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But it's just showing like zero strength. Zero strength. So all these wonderful theories not playing out in practice. Considering how long we've been in this 18 to 24k range, it wouldn't fade a breakout this range. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think it's going to be an explosive breakout either way. And, you know, do I want to pre-position into it? Probably not, personally. You know, I'm focusing on this little area down here, but the reality is, you know, this is quite a build-up. What have we actually got? Let's different down here. 114 days. I mean, it can do this for as long as it fucking wants, right? And what's interesting in traditional, in particular, is that like we haven't really seen a kind of ranging market. It was a Drucker who said that he expects a 10-year ranging market. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine 10 years ranging? Like, what the fuck are we gonna do? I mean, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play World of Warcraft. But it's kind of a good time for Wrath of the Lich King to come out, I think, because I can just pour time into that shite. You know, we haven't really had periods where traditional hasn't trended. And for me, you know, it would be really interesting to see how the market reacts to, you know, even just go back to delivering pizza. Even like a fairly wide range. Do you know what I mean? Something like this. Like, how would the market actually cope? And we'll need to switch to Forex. Yeah. Like, in no way do I think that's going to happen, to be clear with you. Like, that's probably a 10% probability in my mind. You know, actually that's probably quite high. 5% maybe, if you switch to probabilistic thinking. But it doesn't mean it can't. I mean, I think most of us feel the pain of BTC doing this. And I get some interesting comments when I post my bearish like propaganda, and I say things like, you know, what a wonder, I'm glad to see everyone's bullish like with this, and people say, yeah, okay, well, I'll buy at 50k. You could buy at 50k and you can join the party. And it's like, why would anyone be buying at 50k when there are some like real clear like points where you can say, okay, if we get a close above here, if I really want to get long, well, one, if we consolidate here, I can get long with an invalidation under there. I can get long here, invalidation under. I can get long here, validation under, etc., etc. I could just build a position that looks like that, and that's probably not going to happen, right? Again, I really don't think we're in a trending environment either way. I think we are just more likely to just range and fucking chop, or do nothing, which, you know, is absolute death of volatility. So I always wonder, like, how people get their view of, if you're not massively bullish, you must be bearish, and if you're bearish, you can never change bias. It's like, no, there's plenty of places where I can change my bias. You know, you got some very, very clear attempts at this 21,500 or 600 level. You've got a deviation above it. You get above it again, yeah, we're probably going to go. You cannot predict what's going to happen. No, you can't. Of course you can't. But you can take risk managed bets, for lack of a better word, and positions. Yeah, and you can see how it responds. You can see whether it's spot leading. You can see whether perps are leading. You can see whether it's Binance or FTX. You can see quite what's going on. You can see how macro is responding. You can talk about all the kind of wonderful stuff that all the macro labs talk about. Yeah, the context of the macro environment, which is absolutely fucked. You know, one thesis that I had, which hasn't really come to light, was that in like the global currency war, which, you know, if you pick up a paper, even they're talking about global currency wars, and it's like, okay, well, this is surely the moment where BTC or something of that ilk shines, and it really isn't. It's quite a disappointment that it's just SPX beta. All the metals looking better than most. Yeah, I don't really have a view on metals, to be fair. I own a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver, but that's it. So everyone is dumb, doesn't have second order thinking. If this, then that type concepts. You have to say up or down and then ride it to the grave. Yeah, that's it. And to be honest with you, it pays just to be a bull on crypto Twitter. You can literally just be like, right, it's going up every single day. You say it's going up every single day for, you know, months, years. And like literally, there are people fucking every point saying, oh, I'm bullish, oh, I'm bullish, oh, I'm bullish, oh, I'm bullish, oh, I'm bullish. You know, like for me, I did say I was bullish at certain points. Probably the worst one was like when we broke out of this area up here, and I was like, yeah, I'm bullish. Like I can see this being like that. And obviously we just went cut straight under, and then you're fucked. It's like, okay, well I'm wrong, but I'm wrong by a few percent. Like that's it. I'm not sitting here calling for a macro bottom. Like 30 to 40% ranging in 70s. Wasn't like completely dead. Yeah, I mean, as long as it moves, right? If I check DJI, I don't know why I don't have that on my list, to be honest. '70s. Woo! Yeah, true. I mean, it's still quite nice rotations, you know. It's not like it's actually like that. Yeah, innovation will continue happening. That's the thing about crypto, is that there's always a corner of it pumping. I mean, I aped into a 7k market cap piece of shit earlier, which I'm not going to say on stream, because otherwise I'll be Zach XPT'd. You know, that is... It's far beyond my usual trading style, I can tell you that. But you know, I think it's up a fair few multiples now, and it was a very small amount of money, so I don't think I'm, you know, yeeting in with 500,000 or something. It's okay, mate, it's only 6 people watching. Yeah, true, cheers, rabbits. But yeah, the currency hedge narrative did fail. Have a 1k grift wall for my newsletter? That's a good idea. I came here, stop loss entry. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go for a trade right now. Last time I did a trade on stream, it worked out. What's going on? What's going on? Nope. Why don't you just find some shitcoin? Let's find some fucking shitcoin. Let me just load up on something. And then fuck it. Let's just play a rotational play, shall we? Should we just long XRP on the basis on the 1 second chart that is one of the strongest? Let's have a peep. Yeah, that looks fucking great. I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm all in. Steady, lads. I'm actually not going to long it. But someone is longing it. You know it's just going to fucking yeet, don't you? Right, let's get... Oh, for goodness sake. I can't even LARP. Come on. Right, we're just going to do this. We're going to do 7, or like, let's make it like 10R at least. We're going to go for the highs. 7R. Ah, doing it. Right, we're going to call it the classic cup and handle. That's what we're going to go for. BitBoy special. Way, I'm trading. So, entry logic. 1 second altcoin rotation. Classic cup and handle. Post it. I don't have any Twitter credibility anyway, so fuck it, why not? That's it. Cup and handle. Good trade, yeah. If might get stopped out of this live on stream. Just save it down. Save it down so I can post it later. No, what we do, boys, right? So Influencer 101. You get your position. Once it's up here, and once you're about to start taking profit, well, that's when you post it. All the apes come in and go, ooh, big green candles. They're your exit liquidity. Not financial advice. Up and handle. And if this gets stopped, it never happened. Never happened. Never happened. Sure, this is what Saka does. I don't think he does. I genuinely think he's got enough to not need his followers as exit liquidity. He's deploying the capital. If the cup and handle doesn't work, by the way, there's no refunds. Long it with $50 and shot the same, post the win and never show the position size. Yes, that's the one. That is the one. Just show that, and then you forgot, rabbits. You've got to take the position with like $1, and then yeah, Ponzi's got it. You slide the leverage bar all the way to the right, and you go, look, I just longed it with $1 billion, and you know I made a 400% return on a 1% move. Well done. You guys have $50? No, it's a bear market, mate. Yeah, how remiss of you, indeed. But this is the thing, like, you know, I actually felt sorry for the guy Smiley, who the other day, you know, I don't feel sorry for him that he LARPed. I feel sorry for him that Twitter is such a space where he feels like he has to LARP about size. Like, I couldn't give a fuck what people think I trade with. You could think I trade with $10. You can think I trade with 10 million. It doesn't make any difference to me on my P&L. Do you know what I mean? It literally doesn't matter. Don't get me wrong. There are things that are different, executing and being able to handle larger size, but why does anyone give a fuck what other people think about them and their position sizes? Like, it's really odd to me. But maybe that's just, you know, the power of autism. Photoshop the P&L for clout? Yeah. Yes, yeah, it was needlessly self-interest. I mean, that was, you know, I personally don't understand that, but I did feel a bit sort of, it's shit that, yeah, I trade size meme. Yeah, your size is not size. There's fucking always someone bigger, right? There's always someone bigger. Sorry, I'm just slurping on my tea. Probably didn't need to hear that, did you? Anyway, so we've memed the cup and handle. But genuinely, this is actually a lot of what I'm doing at the moment, which is trying to chase outliers on spaghetti. Always bigger fish is called the ocean. Slide the leverage bar. SEC. Yeah, fuck. Oh, Gensa's gonna have a field day with this. It's alright. I'm sure I'd be okay in prison. You know, what is it? A freshly cooked meal, sex twice a day, roof over your head. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? Doesn't sound too bad. Feels like half the time it's calling their followers poor as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't get that. Like, I couldn't give a fuck if someone's a millionaire, or billionaire, or broke as fuck. You can be a nice person, you can be an asshole. Who's the equivalent regulator in the UK? The FCA, Financial Conduct Authority, and HMRC, from a tax perspective, Her Majesty's, or His Majesty's, I suppose, Revenue and Customs. R.I.P. Liz. Electricity and gas all the time as well in prison. Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. Shit. No refunds, boys. This is what I mean, right? This is a really good example of, like, how there's just zero fucking strength in the market. And, like, low time frame rotations were an absolute joy to play when, alts were bouncing. Hang on, we'll just move this for Twitter. Do that. There we go. It was an absolute joy because once you jumped in on a strong trending day, they would just fuck off. It would just fuck off without you. It was lovely. These rotations are just weak, limp dick rotations. Even on like relatively in play coins. I think the only success that I've seen people have is actually on Binance USD pairs. And literally finding some of the shittest possible shitcoins and trying to buy things that start breaking out. But for me, I mean, what's the liquidity on this? Like 300k volume, 7 mil, like it's just illiquid shit pumps. And RSR, has anyone been trading RSR lately? Really irritatingly, I missed I pretty much missed all that. Despite the fact that it's been on my radar for forever and a day. I was trading it on Huobi in fucking 2018 or some shit. I remember trying to trade it on my phone. On a bloody train. Capo told me too, so absolutely. What? Buy RSR? I've been somewhat 2x off the lows down here. Pretty strong. Huobi entries. Yeah, 19 sets forever. It was fucking mad, wasn't it? Like, I remember just like dumping a load into it and was just like, this is gonna go. Like, how can this not? And it was just the most fucking painful trade ever. Because it lasted, it just didn't fucking move for months and months and months. Yeah, there we go. It was just like slow down trend. And then it just went, fucking see ya, boys. Sold in the 70s and was like, great trade. I remember it being that low, but why is this? Reserve rights, Bitcoin Huobi. When up only, I wanted bear market. Now in bear market, I refuse to be pissed. Loki, this is the most chill time ever. Enjoy it, lads. Yeah, it is. I mean, that is the massive upside. But I think, like, my optimum would be you have a couple of days. Like, can we all just agree that, like, a Monday and a Tuesday are bull market, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are kind of like chill ranging days? Do you know what I mean? That would be. Yeah, we don't have to go up only necessarily, as long as there's vol on a Monday and Tuesday. Like, and then we just take the other 3 days off. Like, can we not just do that? Would that not be in everyone's best interest? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, petition. Yeah, let's start a petition for that. Yeah, I'd vote as well. So we got absolutely fucked. We're now broke. I'll move that back because that was there. That's it. No cup and handle. We got Link. See, Stinky Linky was the one. That's not how most people get fucked over. What do you mean? How do most people get fucked over? Leverage, yeah. Probably over trading as well. Knowing when conditions are right. Following CT. Yeah. 2% chop range. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a combination of those things, right? It's not trading for yourself, it's not managing risk, it's over trading, it's oversizing in shit conditions, shit environment. And don't get me wrong, made plenty of profitable trades. I've made several bad ones as well. But it's just not as easy as it has been in the past. You know, a couple of weeks compared to even like a month or so ago. Stagnant. Yeah, so CHZ is one that I've really wanted to get along on. You know, going into the World Cup and all that kind of wonderful stuff. It's had some really nice runs. We've got this kind of relatively key high time frame level that I just want to see it reclaim. I just want to see it do that. Just fuck off. But, you know, it doesn't look like it wants to. The market has different ideas. And, you know, longing up here gives me much more comfort than longing down here. Although I will play at low time frame anyway, because I like getting chopped up. And obviously Doge has been the one to watch, hasn't it? With Twitter and Elon and all of that kind of wonderful stuff. Anyone hoping for a moonshot from Doge? I just don't really know what's going to propel it at this stage. Fucking hell. Whoever bought Doge at 75 cents is going to be... Fucking hell. Oh dear. It does make you laugh, doesn't it, sometimes? Wish Doge would go to zero and disappear. I mean, I think Doge... You know, Doge historically was one of those great, like, risk-on indicators. And I don't know if that's going to stay the same. I'm going to just presume that it does. Hey, Stoner. Doge is not even half chub. Is this another meme coin? Chub? Because I'm not down with all the memes these days. I'm a bit too boomer in the meme game. But yeah, I mean, it's a fucking depressing chart, isn't it? Let's be honest. But this is the thing, is I can't get excited about like full bull market kind of stuff until we actually start trending upwards. I mean, just whack an EMA on. Whack a really simple EMA on. This all this is a bloody 33 EMA. Whack that on. Go to a higher time frame. Like, it's just, yeah, okay. This might be our first sort of push up above it, but is this really the start of a new trend? Maybe. Maybe not. Lol. What have I missed? You're gonna have to explain it to a boomer like me now. It's rooted. My thoughts on RSR? Feel more comfortable in tread ply. Half chub. Is it? Oh, it's an Urban Dictionary link. Okay. You know it's good when it's a fucking Urban Dictionary link. Half erect penis. Lovely. Fucking hell. I'm gonna bear market lunch. Shin cup and toast. Lovely. Clap clap. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I mean I've got some soup because I'm still slightly under the weather. And a Galaxy smooth milk bar. Classic. Lovely. Despite the wife getting slightly angry at my shopping comments. Galaxy does slap, I'm not gonna lie. Is this the low? Nothing really meh, janky. Re-enter the same trade, boys. Let's go again. Slide it, slide it. Cup and handle not invalidated. Sweet potatoes. They remind me of him. One more low than pump to the moon. I mean, I just don't think this market's gonna, like, what? Okay. Someone in the chat give me the best reason for everything to go risk on again. Damn, I see the cup and handle now. We're degens. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but most people are broke degens, which is kind of the problem. That when everyone's deploying capital, there's fucking nothing left. Everyone's bearish. My counter sentiment. Kramer is bearish. Yeah, inverse Kramer. Probably a fairly good strategy. I want it to go up. Yeah, why not? It's probably one of the best. It should go up because I want it to. US 2 years going to shit. Yeah. Kramer's saying it has no legs. Yeah, I mean Kramer's, but a broken clock is wrong. Is right twice a day. Sorry. So, you know, countries going broke and need to switch to BTC because USD was just too strong. Yeah, I really like that. Like, genuinely, I think that's probably the only bullish catalyst that Bitcoin has got left long term. Because, you know, I've spoken about it on other streams, but in 2018, the thought of Bitcoin being on a company's balance sheet was just mind-boggling. The, you know, global adoption that we've seen is just, yeah, madness to me. I think the only thing, I mean, we've seen El Salvador, right? Which, I don't know, in 2018, I couldn't even have fathomed that that would actually happen. You know what I mean? You sort of hold it off as a dream, a catalyst, but I wouldn't have bet on it happening. People collectively realizing they can just be happy and solve everything. Yeah. Yes, Born. Someone is a macro expert. Someone's been reading, what are they called? Cross-border capital. I like that stuff. Say I bought 5 more. Yeah. I mean, his average entry It's such a fucking mental martingale, isn't it? Like, El Salvador got fucked. Yeah, BRICS adopt BTC as a currency to sidestep USD and sanctions. Yeah, that would be interesting. People have never been more leveraged short. You sure about that? Sam dumping DXY to zero on FTX to save global markets. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that is a fucking play. I just, when I saw that, I was like, this has got to be a meme. Because I think someone memed it, didn't they? And then it actually happened. Oh, boys, my shitcoin is absolutely flying. Fucking hell. Ugh. I think I might go back to just degenerate shitcoin and just say goodbye to my Twitter account. We haven't seen companies reporting real bad numbers, no. And as a former accountant, I can tell you that, you know, people keep provisions and all sorts in their coffers for at least a couple of quarters. You can probably hold out, you know, for the best part of a year, I would say, off dodgy accounting. If you meme me about macro, it's just perspective on data, nothing special. No, mate, I'm not memeing anybody. I fully respect people's views. We're just chilling. I'm a macro LARP. I enjoy reading macro insights and analysis, but I'm by no means in any way, shape, or form even vaguely an expert. But I enjoy dabbling and trying to understand it all. You know, the point around reverse repos dropping was an interesting one. Am I married? I think I'm still married. Yeah, I think I upset the wife yesterday when she said, she came in and I was in a losing trade, and she said, oh, how can you just sit there and watch your balance go down like that? And I said, well, because I've been shopping with you for long enough. And she just fucking walked out and slammed the door. And that was it. Well, I said it with a big smile on my face, but I don't think she had one. Train me well. Yeah, it's a fair point, exactly. I thought it was a bloody fair point. Like, I don't know. What does she think about me flipping shitcoins? I mean, compared to years ago, when I was running a business, I was doing accountancy stuff, I was doing this, that, and the other, like, she would much rather me be sat in my office flipping shitcoins, making, you know, a lot more money, particularly obviously last year, than I was, than I could ever have made in my old pursuits. And she quite likes the lifestyle that kind of comes with it. So did you tell her it's not real money? She genuinely has that philosophy that it's not real money until it's in our bank account. Like, that's it. I say our bank account, we have a separate bank account. I'm not that fucking stupid. Like, she's got no idea how much I've got in crypto. No idea. Don't tell her. Fucking no. Yeah, this is my only wallet. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. I'm trading $500 a day, my love. Trying to grind it out. You go and spend £1,000 shopping. Yeah. Wonder where that comes from. No, I mean, if she saw some of my losing trades, like, she'd lose her fucking mind. Like, honest to God. She doesn't believe in magic internet beans? No. She's watching me release all this info? Unlikely. If I talk to her about crypto, she gets bored to shit. As a former accountant, what's your favourite Excel formula? Oh, that is a tasty one. I mean, the one I used the most was just a VLOOKUP. Like, you can't really go wrong with that because you use that for recs and balancing all the time, right? In A, not in B. In B, not in A. In both, but different. Like, that is your bread and butter. That is literally all an accountant's really paid for, let's be honest. Also, username in this chat? Big Dick 79. No, I jest. Did I tell her how early I sold Chip? Yeah, she was the one consoling me while I was crying into my pillow. Fucking. And I loaded up the app and it was like, this transaction is currently worth $1 billion. Index match miles better, yeah. It's actually better on memory. It was an accountancy business. So. Did she ever tune into one of my streams? I hope not. And no, my fucking luck, it'll be this one that she does. So, love you. Oh, fuck's this? Fucking yeah, this poor bastard doesn't pay for YouTube Premium. Did Charlie just draw a cup and handle? Yeah, mate, cup and handle. We're all about the cup and handle. UK crypto accountants are hopeless. Yeah, mate, honestly, they're fucking tragic. I mean, I've been using some tax software and I've basically just used it to rip all the transactions out and done it myself. It's fucking embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's, yeah, we're just memeing this, John, by the way. Because Delta wanted a trade. And actually, I've already changed the trade. We technically got stopped out here. We literally entered, stopped out. And we memed the cup and handle BitBoy style. I should probably change, just in case anyone tunes in and thinks I'm actually mentally retarded. No, she doesn't know. I mean, the thing is that, you know, she doesn't need to know that kind of stuff. Like, she doesn't need to know how much money I've got in crypto. Like, there's a file somewhere that she'll be given if I die. But, that's, you know, it's not really my problem at that point, is it? Would she believe you if you showed your wife a picture of Sam and told her this guy runs the markets? She'd probably just sigh at me and say, you know, I just don't care. She'll be flipping it on Dogechain. She's on a need-to-know basis. Yeah. She did genuinely say to me, like, this is probably before Christmas, that, you know, how hard can it be? How hard can trading be? Like, you make it look easy. And I was sat there, I remember sitting there, we went down to Cornwall, and it was February time, I think, this year. It was when basically the whole Russia-Ukraine thing was kicking off. And I said to her, like, I just need to switch off from all this fucking negative garbage. And I just said, I just need to trade. I want to trade. I've been missing it because I was out for a couple of days, you know, and I just literally sat there and scalped a little bit. And I made a couple of $1,000, just sat there on the laptop, just bang, 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 bang. And she was like, she was just sat there, and I didn't realize she was watching me, to be honest. And she was like, how much have you just made? I was like, oh, this much. She's like, what? That's so easy. I'm like, it's not fucking easy. I was like, no, like, this has taken me like 10,000 hours. And I got really fucking lucky as well. Like, literally, it was one of those trades where you just enter it, you go right along, and then the next candle just basically gaps up. And you're like, oh, well, I'll have that then. Like, lovely. You know, it was one of those, like, perfect trades. And she's just convinced ever since then that it's the easiest thing ever. And it's like, yeah, she doesn't know the sweats and the nerves you get when P&L's red. I mean, I'm not like that anymore, but like, if you martingale into a bad position and you're like, okay, well, I'm $1,000 down, I'm $5,000 down, I'm $10,000 down, all right, so it's past my level, now what am I gonna do? I'm sure it'll come back. $15,000 down. Right, now what? You know, and losing amounts of money that, you know, are significant, I would suggest, is strange. even if it's an insignificant part of your portfolio. So that's the whole psychology thing, isn't it? Like, 15 grand's a car, but it might be you've got 100 million in the bank, but 15 grand is still a reasonable amount of money, right? Then comes the daydreams on where you could have spent 15k. Yeah, maybe. Stop describing my trading style. It's only easy when you're winning. Yeah, it is. Yes. And then you get the whole psychological thing of like, oh, well, I started the day with, 100 grand and now I'm at 90 and, oh, well, my old balance was this if I didn't take this trade and yada, yada, yada. All those fucking things that, my biggest percent trading loss? 100% of my sanity, I think. It's probably the one. I've never liquidated an account, ever, because I'm too risk averse, and that comes from being an accountant. I lose that trade every day. 18, 75% of entire stack. Oof. Yeah, I mean, in 2018, I did the same rabbits. I ran up, I don't know, it was 33x or something in 2017. And I cashed out, I think, about 30% of it, and then I rode the rest of it down, minus 70%, and basically sold the bottom. I think the last stream I did, I showed people where I sold, which was, I'm not afraid to say it, I was a fucking idiot. I literally sold there. That is my exit. I capitulated the lows, and I said, right, I need to just start this again, scrap it all. Let's say I took £1,000 out at this point, I'm going to put £500 back in, and that I'm going to have a business plan for this £500, and I'm going to allocate it here and here and here, and this is how I'm going to manage that money. And that was the whole reset, you fucked it up, start again, take the L and just enter with a fresh mindset and delete that kind of here, you had X amount. That mindset is crushing. I think GCR wrote a thread about it. Just learned to trade properly 2019 and ground all back by November. Yeah, Rabbits, you should come on one day. It'd be nice to hear your voice. I've never heard your voice. You're like a man of the shadows, the illustrious Rabbits. Yeah, Snack, it's just called KZX RSI div. So just do what I did. Indicators, KZX, bang, there you go. They're not perfect, but they are quite good. Yeah, I mean that's what I did, Rabbits. Literally, I learned to risk manage and got relatively chopped around here, but ground out profits along the way. Became fairly profitable with a fairly simple system. And it was just teaching me to execute like a robot and manage my emotions and so on and so forth. And I think that period of time there was absolutely invaluable. Yeah. My biggest downfall was really not getting max long out of a break of this, and actually holding spot BTC and trusting the pump. So I kind of went through that. Right, this is a bear market, it's a bear market, it's gonna die, it's gonna die, it's gonna die. That was the time to flip bias. Not just through, in hindsight, it's just a simple fucking range play, right? You have a range forming down here. Oh god. Fucking boomer Charlie, come on. You've got a range down here, you've got a fucking explosive move out of that range, and you've got nothing ever, no pullback, zero pullback. So it's kind of max bid. So yeah, that was where I learned, being perpetually bearish was dumb as fuck. Always ask yourself the question, I guess, what's going to make you flip bias? Break out of range, break out of value, hold. Okay, maybe if this is a trending move, what's going to be the best RR? Probably treat it like a trending move, because if it is a trending move, you're going to make a lot more to the upside. And that constant bias reflection of am I just being a bear market cuck down here after a 90% or whatever we've had? Where are we at? 70% drawdown. Like, yeah, finding the perfect entries are pure luck, 100%. You know, sometimes you get them. Sometimes you get the absolute perfect entry, sometimes you don't. But, you know, do I want to be... What the fuck is this? Go back to piano music. I can fuck off. You know, if we start moving up here, you know, do I want to treat this as actually start of a new trend? Yeah, probably. Simple as that. Be struggling to stop my bear bias. Yeah, the struggle's real. And, you know, did I long Doge? I took a Doge long earlier and had to martingale my way out of it, to be honest with you. Oh, dear. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fucking horrible. It's pretty fucking horrible. Yeah. And this is the other sort of thing, is it's like, if you want to trade with huge amounts of money, I mean, I personally find it hard with, you know, any form of size at the moment. But, yeah. 99% of the time, doing nothing is the right trade, and then like 5 times a year, there's free money lying on the floor. Yeah, that's MGR, MGR.io or whatever it is. Yeah, and there's free money lying on the floor, and there is genuinely. I mean, if a friend longed, like literally market long Doge, like $1 million there, and just went boom, and obviously up it went, and in that move, you know, that was a nice little trade. I think he cashed out somewhere up here, but I think he made like 60k in a minute. You know, it's like, or in a couple of minutes. It's like lovely. If you caught it quickly. Alright, you have to have the collateral and all that kind of wonderful stuff, but it was just, you knew that was going to happen. Yeah, fair play to him. I was too slow. I might just have a little thing down the bottom that just says, it's called KZX RSI. Someone in the chat can point that out next time. Oi, git. Whoa, visualize alpha. That's a bit aggy. It's a bit aggy for 2 o'clock on a fine... I don't even know what fucking day it is. What day is it, boys? Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon. Jesus Christ. Oh, Impulsion's on it. Look at that. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Just done 3 lines of Nescafe. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, I'm still fucking poor, boys. It's, I'm still drinking the workman's coffee. It's, no. Maybe next bull market I will be drinking decent coffee. Maybe. But equally, maybe not. I'm at work. You're at work watching a stream. Are you being long and strong? I'm good, mate. Well, I say good. I've had like a week of basically AIDS again. And I had to get the, what's it called? The booster jab, which just pushed me over the edge a little bit because I'm old now, apparently. And, just starting to feel better. Hence I didn't bother streaming last week or doing anything like that. Because, it's full of the lyric. How old am I? It's a fucking personal question, isn't it? How do you think I am? What do you think I am? Every time sick as a dog for 3 days? Yeah, that's exactly what I've had, mate. I literally got it, Saturday. And I was basically dying on Sunday. Wow. Impulsion and Lewin saying, I was like, oh, there's some young guesses in the chat, and all 3 of you know me, and you all know that I'm not. Fucking hell. Yes, I am mid, low, early 30s, somewhere around that. I've got a 6-year-old daughter, so either I'm, you know, an absolute slut stash / stud muffin. 34.69. Am I a man or a woman? Biologically male, identifying as they. DILF. Yes. DILF. Do I ever get bored of my wife? Wow. That's a fairly strong come on, snack check. How odd do I think people in the chat are? I mean, I can't go through the chat one by one. I just feel like a boomer, mate. Like, I think you get to a point where, like, stuff happens in front of you and you just can't keep up with it as much. So, like, when I'm playing CS or World of Warcraft or something like that, it's, you know, I used to be very snappy, very instantly reflexive on things. It would just go bang, 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 and things just happened. Whereas now it's like, oh, there's a guy there. I have to go move my mouse. All right, I've moved my mouse. I think that's about his head. Right, I'm going to click and I'm going to shoot. You know, it's slow. My other half here just dropped lunch in front of me, caught a line or two of this, and just rolled her eyes. Oh, I thought my viewer count went up, but did your other half not tune in, rabbits? I'm fucking terribly disappointed. Terribly disappointed. Cup and handle fails for a second time. That's it. I'm gonna fucking call BitBoy and I'm gonna get a refund. Feel like 50's just around the corner, yeah, true. 30-year-old boomers, 90s era, golden era cartoons, hip-hop and action movies. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Wait until I hit my 40s? No, I don't want to. I think I'm going to get to about 60. I think, apologies if there's any 60-year-olds or above in the chat, but I think that'll be the age where I just take a bullet to the fucking head. Do you know what I mean? I'm not up for, like, having health problems every day. I've had a good life. Do you know what I mean? CBS Live now? Do we raid? Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm pretty much done here, boys and girls. I've given you a failed trade. I've given you some poor life advice, which is not financial advice. Spoken about memes. What else? What else? Yeah, I'm pretty much playing low time frame rotations. I guess CHZ, I'm looking for push up. I do kind of want to get Long Ape. Yeah, some meme lines for your delight and delectation. Link has been pretty strong. We've seen a nice little reaction here, but a bit late to join the party. Yeah. This was a very unprepared stream, but I wanted to do it because I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland on the weekend, boys, in Paris. And there was a good question in the chat, actually. Do I recommend trading these conditions? And I think, yeah, why not? But don't sit here and expect that you're going to catch the next 100x. Don't think everything's a trending move. Don't think everything is going to be, you know, huge gains. Take profits quickly, journal, and focus on your process, right? Focus on the process of trading. Focus on your psychology. Focus on the emotions. Focus on those things that when better conditions and more volatility come in, you are then that much more prepared for, right? So, you know, if you've got a $100,000 portfolio, I wouldn't say, let's start jumping in with all of that. Take $1,000 and see if you can turn that into 1,100, you know, after 50 trades, right? That's the kind of thing that I think people should be focusing on. Once you've got a consistent mindset, a consistent process, a consistent way of taking trades, monitoring trades, managing trades, and you understand that process, then you can start thinking about putting more in. But that's probably a bit of a conversation for another day, because I've tried to keep this quite light-hearted. But since you asked it, that would be my answer. So it's kind of what I did in 2018. So yeah. So shall we raid CBS? Shall I try and work out fucking raid? Because I'm obviously a dumbass boomer. Let's go Twitch TV. What do we do? It's me. Twitch host. Let's see. Yeah, we'll raid him. I don't know what you I don't even think you can. Is he even live? Oh, he's streaming crypto. CBS is live. Yeah, I did wonder because I expected a huge reduction of people. Let's get him. So there was a great phase in my Twitter when people were replying to me and they were pretending to be bots. Hello, have you seen BTC Charlie? His very good Bitcoin analysis. And people were blocking them. But is he live? Let's see. I'm sure he is. Let's get him. He's not even like live. It says stream is starting. So I'll tell you what, I'll entertain you with a little bit of random chat. How's your trading going? Yeah. Until he actually appears, because he does this thing. He's got, yeah, why is nobody talking about this? Fucking hell, I swear to God, Elon has got to sort that shit out. Like, why is nobody talking about this? I just found this magical gem on Uniswap. Yeah, honestly, it's fucking nuts. It's so annoying, because you actually don't know. And then they all point to, like, some random crypto account that some miraculously has, like, 100,000 followers. Peep Coinbase. Is my wallet getting hacked? Woo! Good morning. The fuck is that, Impulsion? Woo! Well, here's the tape speed. What's my max leverage? I mean, I only use leverage to minimize the amount of money that I have to keep on exchanges. So let's say I've got a $100,000 portfolio. I might put $10,000 on an exchange and use 10x leverage. Not only does it have the power of LARPing, so you can say I made, X% returns, but you can also reduce the amount of capital that you are keeping on an exchange. So I don't use leverage in that way, or in the way that most people think that if I've got a $100,000 portfolio, I'm not using 10x leverage to take $1 million position, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's a little bit of movement, a little bit of excitement. CBS live yet? No. For fuck's sake. Come on, CBS. Stop vaping. That's what he does in it. You just hear him just do this huge toke or whatever it is. Does the exchange understand you have money off exchange to collateralize your position? No. No, it just liquidates you. He's loading his vape. Huge rip of his bong. Yeah. He pretends it's vape. Yeah, of course he does. Just like he pretends he's French. Because he's evading UK tax authorities. That's an unfounded rumour, by the way. Oh, here's the volatility, boys. I bet Impulsion's scalping the 1 second chart, and you guys will think I'm memeing that, but he genuinely does. You just confirmed the rumour? No. Or no. Je ne suis pas la rumeur. Do you recommend spot or perpetual? It depends what you are trading, sir, and how long you are intending to hold that position for. Is my AGA template public? It is. But it is not mine. So I stole this off someone on Twitter. And as rude as I am, I cannot remember who. So can I explain? TLDR, if you want to hold it for a long time, buy spot. And then you do not pay funding on perps. Right, CBS is live. So, I will do the wonderful thing of host him, wish him a good day, or I don't know what that is in French. What's French for good day? Host. Cold-blooded chiller. Bonjour. Yeah, just go in and say bonjour. Cheers, bonjour. Oui, oui, la baguette. Well, thank you all for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you've learned absolutely nothing. No financial advice. And have a good day. Have a good week. I'll see you all next week. Toodle pip. How do I fucking host this guy, man? Surely. Host. What about channel name? Come on! The chat command is not available. What do you mean? Fucking hell. I've googled it. It says type host. I'll do the one with pictures. How to host. Channel. Host. Fuck's sake. Oh, I've got to like add him to my fucking channels. Oh my god. Am I a boomer? Yeah, I'm a massive boomer, mate. Boomer lol with patience. Oh, I love you guys. Fucking hell. It's a good job, isn't it? It's a good job someone like... I'm just retarded. Evidently. Community? What the fuck is this, man? It literally says just type in host. Come on, do something. I know. Type raid. Cold-blooded chiller. Let's go. The channel has follower or subscriber only chat. Oh. So I can't raid him. How rude's that? Ah, I have a raid in progress. Let's fucking go.
Do we reduce risk and let it run? Had we played this initial setup because the AO still has room. Yeah, I think that's a really. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Appreciated, man. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. I didn't realize I was blowing into your spot, so I appreciate that. Yeah, I think the 7% up is a solid move when it comes to the divergence playouts from the NAS.